Hi guys, this is my test PC and I've been installing, uninstalling, dual booting, not dual booting ArcoLinux together with Windows 11. So this is the EFI partition, the big chunk for the C and a little bit here. And that's my USB still in there for ArcoLinux. I've got my Windows 11 here because I have another what if. So in the other videos that I've made on Windows 11, see playlist on YouTube on ArcoLinux, I've been playing with my BIOS setting, UEFI settings, motherboard settings. Do exactly the same thing. The only advice I can give you is play around with these settings, of course. Look on the internet, see what other people say, but then it's entirely up to you still, right? To figure out, okay, this thing works for me, that doesn't work for me. It is your machine, it's your hardware, and things might be a little bit different. So I've got, let's first go to the setup. That's one thing first. And I'm gonna unplug this guy because we don't need this guy. We want to reinstall Windows 11. That's plugged in. So let's go over the details. Advanced mode of my BIOS. There's nothing to show you here, not here, not here. Advanced, probably quickly go down there and say, make sure Intel virtualization technology. Yes, I have an Intel. And make sure it's enabled, VirtualBox, VMware, and then it's up to boot. Boot is enabled, fast boot is enabled. You'll find videos saying it should not be enabled. Everything works fine with Windows 11 and ArcoLinux with this setting. What was important though was go to secure boot and set it not to Windows UEFI. Otherwise, watch the video, get this red screen saying, whoa, everything is gonna break and stuff like that, keys and all that, security, blah, blah. So other OS, and this one used to be by default, well, not by default, I set it to be enabled and boot only then like that, but doesn't need to be there, so auto I keep. So this means actually the USB boot device control. We can install ArcoLinux on an old PC, BIOS, legacy, or a new PC, EFI. So basically I'm telling probably the same thing. If I say auto or not, it's just going to be the same thing. Now, the thing is, what I would like to do is see what will Windows do if I do this, Windows UEFI mode. Execute a Microsoft Secure Boot Check. Aha. Only select this option when booting on Windows UEFI mode or other Microsoft Secure Boot compliant operating systems like, for instance, Ubuntu. Select this option to get optimized function when booting, etc, etc. Okay, so this is a new thing I've not done yet. Install Windows 11 with a motherboard with these settings. I have in the meantime bought myself a laptop, and yes, it got Windows 10 and it asked me, would you like to would you like to update, right, to Windows 11? So whatever, yeah, update please. And then later on started to look into the BIOS of the machine, and there you'll see that BitLocker was active. So I wonder if this thing is on, will it tell me to lock everything, or will it give it some message or anything like it? Let's see. Belgian periods, next, install now. So everything is gone, everything will be erased, and I will give him the complete freedom to do whatever it wants with my system. So you choose the version that you've paid for, you have the key for, and in my case doesn't matter, will be overwritten anyway, surely, with ArcoLinux solely, as that's what I recommend. Custom install Windows, all these things, right? Normally, and I will show you now, this is what I do, right? I delete all partitions. So the system is actually coming from the shop, a hard disk that has no partitions whatsoever, which means here you are, you have 500 gigabyte, do whatever you must. Basically, that's what we're saying to the system. And that's also one of the advice we gave on ArcoLinux, right? We have this gparted, which is this actually, right? Gparted. And we say, delete everything. First, clean slate, right? Blackboard. Clean everything, clean your blackboard, and then start writing. So next, and he can do his thing. Now I'm not gonna fill the voids with blah blah, right? So you skip and let's wait for the update. In the meantime, I'll roll over to the other computer and do my thing there. Yes, you guessed, I can't pause this thing. So I see it's booting up again. USB is still in there. Still early in the morning, but these what is, right? They itch. And when it itches, we say in Dutch, you need to scratch. Getting ready. Yeah, I know that. A sign of life. All right, is this the right country? Sure it is. I live in the United States. Everybody knows that. The right keyboard? No, no, no. Should be Belgium, right? Belgian periods, basically. Then I'll be happy. Want to add a second keyboard? Nope. So again, another installation video, which is not a bad thing either. Once you see a few of them, you realize it's just not that difficult, right? Go to the Microsoft.com, find the link where to download your ISO. It will tell you whether you want to create a media creation tool thing. So you download that thing, and then everything goes, well, automatically, basically. Just have a USB. That's big enough. So let's name your device. Fine. How about Eric? Next. Could be anything, right? And I don't care because ArcoLinux is going over it again. Just a moment. Yeah. Quite cold indeed. All right. So we can do the all sign up with Microsoft accounting. So your device is synced and also recognized by the Microsoft company. No account, create one, sign in with the security or sign in options. Now let's do that one. Sign in with the security key. Forgot my username, back. I'll guess next. Where's the local option? Last time I did do my sign up with a security key. No. Forgot my username. Is there a option I'm missing now? That's fun. You can keep clicking, it's coming back. Whoops. Okay. My resolution has changed. So, with that, last time I could make a local sign in. Is that because of the fact that I now enabled something in the virtual, in the motherboard thing? Might be. Because it really is not there anymore. Sign in with local account. That's what I want to do. Find it strange. Okay. You can do it for me. Password. Oh my god, I won't share that one. Go watch this. Oh, if I even remember it. LastPass, right? I'll have to look. That's wrong. Yay. I got myself signed in. Create a pin. Create a pin. Can we cancel this thing? Windows hello pin. Yeah. Let's make one that's super simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How about that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Include symbols now. Not enough. Can't be common number pattern. Yeah. How about this? Welcome back, Dubois. Your settings and OneDrive files are synced to this PC. You'll get your chance to restore apps, etc., etc. Set up as new device, my friend. Yes, of course. This is just me testing. Choose privacy settings for your device. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you. Next. Accept. Let's customize my stuff. Business, of course, yeah. Backup. Next. I do recommend you use OneDrive. This we get for free at the university. Getting things ready for you. So my next what if will be, if everything installs fine, with this new setting in my system, I won't be able to install Excel. ArcoLinux Excel. Extra large, hence the name. Lots of stuff. A flagship that can become a cruise ship. That's the sentence. So many software, well, free open source tools already available. More if you want. So I'll probably get this red thing. I'll see what happens. Question is it encrypted, this one? Right, so a new Windows, looking like this. This is the standard look. Disk management, let's have a look here first. Disk partition, healthy boot, page file, crash dump, basic data. That's the USB from Windows 10. You're out. Windows 11. Them. BitLocker. Can we type this in? There's the word BitLocker. But let's do a super I or your settings, and then go to the look, personalization in English, and then go to themes, and then go down, and then tell them I want to have all that on my screen. Right mouse click, sort by name, sort by name. This is my thing, and that's what I want to have a look at. Isn't there the word BitLocker here? Oh no. Cool. I'll have to Google that or DuckDuckGo that. Restart. Excel goes in there. What happens if I try to install this? F8. If I go for the flash drive, we get this. The system found unauthorized changes on the firmware, operational system, and so on. Press OK. Then we go here. I believe we need to have something more. So let's follow the road people usually will take. So if we saw that, we go to the motherboard and you think, what's wrong? Let's go to the settings of the motherboard, enter setup. You read things online to go to boot, to go to secure boot, and tell Windows forget about it, other OS. Exit, save changes, okay. No message. Hey, when did I see that message of AKA go to the website, isn't it? So it's not encrypted. Okay, I can still boot. So it's a not encrypted thing. So there's no issue if I do this. My Windows is still there and I can just install ArcoLinux next to it. So this is okay. I have a setting on my machine that's different than the one on my laptop that I bought that does contain the BitLocker. Let's have a look. BitLocker. A moment. Maybe I can show you something, maybe not. BitLocker. Apparaatversleuteling in Dutch. There is indeed a BitLocker restore key on my laptop, which I can't show. But if we go to Configuration Center, control panel here, there is the versleuteling in Dutch. So encryption of some kind. Don't see it in English. So installing ArcoLinux on this machine will be zero difficulty. The thing is, I can show you maybe that. Let me move everything a little bit like so and see if the cord. So that's the little laptop. Ooh, la, la, la. Where shall I put it? Here. Zip. Right. Like this. Escape. It was this here. It was escape. When I do this here, and I go to F9, F10, F10, I believe. I have to look. Where is F10? I believe that's F10. And that's the boot device. No, not F10. Oh, we're booting again. Better go to the firmware. escape. System recovery, BIOS setup, F10. Where is F10? F10 is there. F10. He's always so slow, and if you do it twice, it's So I went into the boot. So a different kind of BIOS. Boot. OS boot manager. That's the Windows one. And I try to platform key enrolled, secure boot enabled. If I disable it, no message. Save changes and exit. After rebooting, the message will come now. A change to the operating system secure boot is pending. Please enter the passcode displayed below to complete the changes. If you did not initiate this request, please press the escape key to continue without accepting the pending change. Operating system boot mode change 0 to 1. 2319 plus enter to complete the change. Escape, continue without changing. And for more information, please visit the website or scan the QR code. hp.com go tech center startup. So that's something they tell me to do. So 2319 enter another 2319 enter. It's the numlock key. And then we got this, right? The BitLocker recovery. Voer de herstelsleutel voor dit station in means give me the recovery key for this station. So the one that I just saw. And there's this number that says there. I don't think it's mine, it's just a reference or something. But there is an interesting bit in here. There it says at the bottom, try to find your Microsoft account via aka.ms/myrecoverykey. So that's something that I found already. I mean, I used that URL and the key was there. So probably need to going to write everything down, type everything in, and then the BitLocker key can be used to ontgrendelen, to delock, to unlock. Oh, yeah, it always goes away. And then we can access it again, something like that. Not sure how it all works yet. So new, right? This is the first time I got this protected kind of hardware in my house. Normally I delete everything, but I want to keep this thing. There it is again. So then secure start will be restarted, it says, or BitLocker has to be onderbroken om Windows normaal te kunnen starten. Or BitLocker has to be deactivated for Windows to start normally, something like that. All right, interesting this all is. So this is my next what if. All right, but everything is fine on the other end. So here we'll have this machine here. Everything is fine. Windows 11 is there, and the change was the UEFI, I guess, right? So last thing, restart. The last thing we've changed was inside the motherboard that we set. We don't want to have a secure boot. That was the last thing, I think. Let's have a look and end with that. So entering boot menu, it's all, this is, you need to spend some time in here as well as updating. That's another important tip. Update your BIOS things, because, well, the developers, these producers, they create something and sometimes it's not finished. But who knows, right? These buyers don't know that, and they send out hardware, they sell you hardware, and it's not perfect yet. So here it is, other OS. That's what we changed, the boot secure. We told them, never mind, secure boot. We want also Linux next to it. So there will be zero issues with installing ArcoLinux. We've done that already. And that's the fun with these what ifs. Change some things in here. Fast boost is enabled, voila. CSM is auto. So I've learned also something in these videos. This is all good the way it is now. I can easily install Linux next to it. All right, cheers.